Hi everyone, my name is Emily Kane and I am the Assistant Director for Social Justice here in Campus Ministry. And I want to speak to you this week about the idea of Ignatian imagination within our current context of COVID-19. In Megan's reflection last week, she mentioned the powerful tradition of Ignatian spirituality and how much inspiration we can draw from the life of St. Ignatius during this unprecedented and challenging time. I found this comparison to be really compelling, so I wanted to bring it into this week as well. So, as you may know, at a relatively young age, Ignatius went through a somewhat similar situation as to what we're experiencing right now. After being injured in a cannonball accident, he had an extremely long recovery process spent lying in bed. Sound familiar? He, however, did not have Netflix to entertain him. He only had two books, The Life of Christ and The Lives of the Saints. So Ignatius's powerful imagination helped bring these stories to life for him. He envisioned himself embodying the lives of these saints and taking on their characteristics to become closer to God. Now, of course, there is a lot more to that story, but my point today is that Ignatius's imagination became so significant in his spiritual journey that he incorporated it as a fundamental element of Ignatian spirituality itself. He saw it as an important tool that harnesses the power of the human imagination to bring us closer to God through prayer and reflection. Today, I'd like to suggest that this practice of imagination can not only be used to bring us closer to God, but to bring us closer to one another. In this time of unparalleled social distancing and even isolation, we can use our God-given imagination and creativity to envision new ways to connect with one another. Now, some of us may find imagination difficult. I always used to say that creativity was a major challenge for me. But one of the not so subtle gifts of this time spent in quarantine is that we are being pushed in new ways to explore this sense of creativity and imagination that's within each one of us. Imagination allows us to expand our definition or our narrative of isolation into one of opportunity. We are currently being challenged with a chance to rethink relationships, to rethink connection, to rethink community itself. As many have said, we are living in unprecedented times, but these times also call for a new sense of unprecedented human ingenuity and resiliency. I was speaking to one of my interns the other day about how much she misses her special places on campus where she would sit and reflect on her day. I suggested to her, as I will to each one of you, to utilize the power of your imagination to bring those reflective spaces into your lives at home. Whether that means using your imagination to bring yourself to that peaceful, reflective space that is special to you on campus, or engaging in creative new ways to create a sense of connection with friends and family while we are apart. Ignatian imagination provides us with many tools to make meaning during this challenging time. Throughout this week, I'd encourage each one of you to share with us on social media what kind of imaginative or creative practices you've been able to incorporate into your lives since being away from campus. Take care of yourselves and take care of each other. We miss you so much on the Evergreen campus, and we hope to see you all soon. Be well.